All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect and sincere Akim. Pushing this word, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Your brother Mayam coming to you with another lesson. Ecclesiasticus 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And what's that temptation? Affliction. The Lord chasteneth those whom he loves. Let me get this real quick. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Because contrary to popular belief, the world had you believe that that gain is godliness. But the Lord chasteneth those whom he loves, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. It says, there we go right here. It says Hebrews 12, verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? You see? It says, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. So when you come to serve the Lord, you got to prepare your soul for temptation. You know what I mean? And it's all about the Lord purifying you and sending you from affliction to affliction. You know, to what? To cleanse you. You see, take away the dross. Because we all are filthy, man. And how you get the filth off you? Out of the gold, you put heat on it, man. Proverbs 25, verse 4. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. You see, so don't look at it like when you're going through afflictions and tribulations, you know, that the Lord ain't dealing with you. No, you got to go through that in order to get the dross off you, man, so you can shine. You get this Revelation 3, verse 18. It says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire. You see, the Lord he only want to purchase, you know what I mean, gold that's tried in the fire, man. You see, he wants some of the prettiest gold and the cleanest gold there is. It says that thou mayest be rich. The only way you're going to be rich, the only way you're going to attain that bag is if you trust it, man. You tried, man. You see? And white raiment. And while you being tried and purified, you're going to gain knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Because you're going to seek to the scriptures to find comfort, to drink that water while you're being dehydrated. And the only thing that's going to give you hydration is when you drink that water, man, Yahweh Shai. You see? That thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. You see, because you don't have this knowledge, wisdom, and this understanding, you naked. And how do you get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? You go through the fire. You lean on the Lord. You see? The scriptures speak about, blessed the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of the sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in the law doth he meditate day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, which bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. You see, so while you being tried, you meditate on the scriptures day and night. It's like a tree planted by the rivers of water. You're always going to be hydrated, man. So we need the affliction to get closer to the Lord. You see? It says, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. You see? The only way you're going to be able to understand these prophecies is the Lord is dealing with you, man. You got to be purged, though. You got to mortify your members. You got to kill that old man, man. Because the old man is carnal, man. And carnality is enmity with the Most High. So you got to purge yourself of that old man by going from affliction to affliction and leaning on the scriptures, drinking that water and being rehydrated so that way you can shine. Back to Ecclesiastes 2. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Because he that endure unto the end shall be saved. You can't fold, man. The Lord is going to take things from you when you're in this truth. If you consider yourself a man of the Lord, you're going to lose something, man. You got to learn how to lose, man. You're going to take your women going to get taken away from you. Your car, your house, jobs. You're going to lose something on this side. Because the Lord, it's basically a test, man, to see if you really with him or not, man. And nothing belongs to us in this world anyway. You know what Job said, naked I came into this world, naked I'm going to leave. Nothing here belongs to you, man. You don't even belong to you. You were a created vessel. For what? For the Lord's use. And you should be thankful that the Lord put you in a position to save you, man. Because the hopeful elect is some of the best vessels that was created. The first fruits. We have the opportunity, and the blessing that 2/3 of our people don't have. Lord willing, I'll be one of those men, But it's a lot of pain that come with this walk, man. This ain't a soccer game. It's not a damn football game. This is war, man. It's spiritual war, man. It said the devil walketh about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. You ever see a lion? A roaring lion at that? You know what I mean? He walking around. He ain't physically walking around you. He in your mind. He using thoughts to try to make you go astray and walk with the counsel of the ungodly. You know what I mean? And sitteth in the seat of the scornful. That's what he trying to do. You see? But we got to constantly endure. The temptation and the affliction, we gotta constantly endure that, man. It's going to keep coming. It ain't going to stop until the casket drop, or either you get lifted up in the chariots when Yahweh Shem Yahushua return. But it's going to be a constant battle, man, every day. It says, what's the saying in the world? 24/7, 365? Yes. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. The churches has basically pulled the wool over the people's eyes and made them believe that gain is godliness, that the Lord loves you, he going to give you everything, and your life just going to be so beautiful. No, that ain't what it is, man. That ain't what it is, man. I ain't no different for nobody else, I suffered when I came into this truth. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to suffer, man. The Apostle Gabar always said, man, and it always stuck with me, man. You got to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, man. You know what I mean? But you're going to get little areas where, you get some breathing room, and you're going to start to feel like the Lord ain't dealing with you because it's too easy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the Lord, I slept good last night. You know what I mean? I ain't have no fucking thoughts. That's some bullshit plaguing thoughts, man. Like, what's going on? Like, do the Lord love me? That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. The Lord looking for hardened soldiers, man. Men who can endure adversity, man. No matter what all kind of losses, man, coming, and they eating it, and keep on pushing. It's like we going up a mountain, man, with 12 inches of snow, and you keep on trucking, man, in the blizzard, man, with a whole backpack on, your goggles on, and you pushing, man, for what? You headed towards the mark, man. You headed towards that straight gate, man. It's a beautiful walk, though, because and while you walking it, the Lord is giving you counsel. For instance, when you catching hell, man, if you have a charitable spirit, right? You got to be you have a charitable spirit. It's just like you give to the brothers, man. That's one thing you should do when you come into the truth, man. Give to the brothers, man. Make sure you giving alms, man. Whenever you hear a brother having a little hardship, be the first one to give, man. Because you know what you can, during my experience, you only transferring your wealth from one pocket to the next. Because it's gonna come a time in this truth where you're gonna be hard up on cash, man. The Lord could take your job away. The Lord could take your, your finances away. And if you're a charitable brothers, the men that's around you is gonna be happy to give you when you seek them for substance, man. So when you come into this truth, man, you got to be a charitable brother, bro, because you're gonna get it right back, man. And then when you read Matthew the 25th chapter, it talk about let me get it real quick because I don't want to butcher it, man. Matthew 25. This is a beautiful book right here. This is one of my favorite books, man. When I first came into the truth, this is one of my favorite books, bro. It says, it's right here. It's a little long, so I'm gonna read through it real quick. It says, Matthew 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all the nations. He shall separate them one from another, as the shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. Then shall the king say unto him on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Man, the first fruits, man. You see? It says, for when I was hungry and ye gave me meat, I was thirsty and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger and ye took me in, naked and ye clothed me. I was sick and ye visited me. I was in prison and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee in hunger and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. You see? So having a charitable spirit, man, is going to benefit you on this side and when the Lord return. You see? And I'm speaking from firsthand experience. And I'm not sitting here saying that I gave billions and millions of dollars to the brothers. No. But I had a charitable spirit, and when I came into hardship, the brothers was happy that to help me, man. And you're gonna go through affliction, you're gonna lose. So the best decision for you to make, man, is truth, man, is given to your brothers, man. It's making sure they straight if you got it. You know what I mean? If you gotta give, you're gonna get it right back. I'm telling you. You see? It says, verse 4. I think I was on 4, but I'm gonna read 3 just in case I didn't. Cleave unto him and depart not away. Cleave unto who? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. That's gonna be your only help. If you cleaving onto anything else, you losing. That thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And what's being increased at thy last end? Being delivered, man. That's the increase. That's the best increase that you could ever have, man. A crown, incorruptible crown. Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Yeah, man. It seemed hard, man, and it is hard to be cheerful when you being hurt, man. When you losing your woman, when you losing your family, that shit ain't no game, man. And be patient when thou art changed into a lower state. Yeah, man. Learn how to suffer, man. Learn how to suffer, man. This walk is full of suffering, man. You know what I mean? Learn how to suffer because you're doing it for a cause, man. This is war, man. When you win the war, man, and you get bullets flying over your head, you got soldiers down on the left and the right, man. It ain't fucking fun, man. This is spiritual war, man. It ain't fun, man. It says, verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Yeah, man, gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. The Lord says he's not going to put nothing on you that you can't bear, man. And you got to go through the fire, man, if you're an acceptable man. Oh, man. And I ain't sitting here saying I'm just some perfect vessel that just made it through all my trials and tribulations with my head up. No, man, that shit was hard, man. You know what I mean? That shit was hard, man. Excuse my French, but that's how I'm expressing myself. You know what I mean? But the Lord gonna place men around you that's gonna help you, man. You know what I mean? But you gotta help them too. It says this saying in the world, it says one hand wash the other and they both wash the face. Yeah, man, it's a team job, man. You know what I mean? It's an individual walk, but we doing it as a team, man. Because the scriptures be like, scriptures say straight is the gate and narrow is the way, and few there be that find it, man. Many are called, but few are chosen, man. You always gotta say the water y'all Bashim Yahushua for even giving you the chance to be on this team, man. You see, because 2/3 of our people don't have the option. You got the option to be on the winning team, the first fruits, man. The marriage of the land. Can you imagine what that marriage gonna look like? Can you imagine what that marriage gonna look like? The colors, man. The singing. Can you imagine what it's gonna look like? Envision that. It says set your affections on things above, not on things on earth, man. And when you do that, it'll make your walk a lot easier, man. When you envisioning the kingdom, man, and the glory, and you realize this is why I'm taking all this fucking pain for. So I pray and hope this lesson was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.